Development nonprofit LISC, of course, LISC New York established the Soil Fund Grant Program in an effort to stabilize Black-owned and Black-led nonprofits and small businesses working in the east side of Buffalo. And these organizations have been carefully selected to improve access to food, housing, transportation, and cultural as well as historic assets.
That's right. And before the break, we spoke with one organization that received funds, and now we get to meet another great organization. Tyra, before we get to Leah, tell us what's next for LISC.
Well, we would really like the opportunity to continue what we're doing and giving out more grants to these Black-led organizations and businesses. We had some generous support from corporate sponsors like GM and also M&T Bank, who gave a lot of money. They heard the call, but we need more people to support.
Yes.
So that we can help spark and motivate organizations like Pappy Martin and also like Fostering Greatness.
Yeah.
Do you hear that, everybody? They're looking to help. So if you have any ideas, they should reach out to you, correct?
They can. They can go to our website, and also, those corporate partners, we need you. So hear my call.
Tell us about why you chose Fostering Greatness.
Well, Fostering Greatness is an organization that I've actually known Leah for maybe a year or so now. Of course, I knew her as an individual, and she was a program that LISC did. But when I heard about Fostering Greatness and their story, it's really kind of a unique organization. I don't think there's many like it in our area.
And Leah, give us some information. Good morning. Give us the background of Fostering Greatness.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for having me. Well, Fostering Greatness is a nonprofit organization that assists foster care youth, young adults, and alumni, particularly those of color, who are transitioning out of the foster care system. So this particular group is often forgotten, vulnerable, and underserved once they leave the foster care system. So this organization began right before the pandemic happened because a lot of foster care youth who knew that I was a foster care alumni. I had been in the foster care system for 10 years, from the age of 11 until 21. They knew that I was doing some advocacy work, and they said, Ms. Leah, how can we get involved? These are the issues that we're having. And the slogan was, once they're grown, they're on their own. And I said, they talk about how children need a village, but we all need a village, regardless of what age we are. So that's why Fostering Greatness was started, to assist those young people who really just don't have the foundational toolkit that's needed in order to move and flourish and do the things they want to do. Instead of being in survival mode, we want them to thrive. So we're just assisting them in that journey.
You spoke very briefly about your personal story. And I like to ask people this because I think that personal story is what drives a lot of our passions. How do you feel your own personal story allows you to be a better advocate?
I think because I have a lived and shared experience, I am trusted by the population that I work with. And also, I know a lot about the system, the barriers, some of the rewards. I don't know everything, but that lived experience is what gives me the passion and the push to really move forward when there are some days that the work is truly, truly harder than what I imagined. And sometimes you hear stories of young people, horrendous stories, and you're like, how did this even happen? What's going on? How can I change this, or how can I be a catalyst in this movement? So that's what keeps me going, just knowing that there is hope, and there are young people who do want to change the narrative for themselves, but they just don't have what they need in order to move forward. And we want to provide those things that they need to do that.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. And Leah, tell the community how we can support you.
Currently, one of the things that the foster care youth, young adults, and alumni are struggling with is homelessness and food access. So the bare necessities that any of us need: food, clothing, shelter. They're really looking for mentors. Not everyone is fit to be a foster parent or wants to be a foster parent, but there are other ways they can assist. So donations, even if there's an organization that they work for that provides certain support services, educational, workforce development, so any of those things. And again, donating. We are always in need of bare essentials, toiletries, housing items. We're currently looking to purchase a building so that we can have Fostering Greatness housed in the building and apartments for this particular population so that they can have the added support that's needed. So they're still able to grow as adults. But again, if they have questions or they need assistance, we're there.
All right, Leah, quickly, because I want to make sure people get this information. You were talking about all the things that you need monetarily as well as donation wise. Where do people drop off? And then also, where do they go for more information?
They can visit us on our website at www.fosteringgreatnessinc, that's inc.org. They can also see some of the things that we've already done, the Luggage of Love Drive, the Homelessness Awareness Month. And we'll be opening our new office at 523 Main Street in March, or March 1st, actually. And also it's under the development of Buffalo Love with Bernice Radel, who's also a foster care alumni.
Oh, awesome. Love it.
Thank you so much. And folks, this is why community support is needed. Thank you so much, Leah.